Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om. 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 Shri Ram
we have been many a time reminded by Papa, the chanting is for remembrance. How do we make it a reality? Now we have been melodiously chanting. Is it because we think remembrance is an external thing we are unable to do it? We figure out how to combine. When we take to chanting, when we hear Papa's words, the chanting is for remembrance. Unknowingly, we develop a feeling. The chanting is an activity, remembrance is another activity. Is that so? Is that so? Do we consider chanting is an activity, remembrance is another activity? So we find it difficult to intertwine these two, might be. All of us enjoy this chanting. So, kindly think about it. This is a very important question for which we need an answer. Whether chanting is different from remembrance. Everybody is keeping quiet.
We are unable to say distinctly.
We are unable to say distinctly.
Somehow Papa keeps on hammering, chanting is for remembrance, chanting is for remembrance, chanting is for remembrance. And he has given us some clues that we are chanting the name of one who is within, who is the core of my being, who is making me to chant. Whether this is a separate activity. If not, how will I combine? At least for a few minutes chanting we try, Not the usual way of chanting. Let it be there. When we are in a congregation, we will go along with it. It produces a different type of positive vibration. That is enough. But when we are doing it individually, we try to remember this. Chanting is for remembrance. How do we do that?
By going within.
By going within.
Going within. At the time of chanting.
At the time of chant.
Swamiji, ராம்நாம் கவுண்டிங் அது வந்து ரொம்ப வருஷமா வந்து அந்த கவுண்டிங்ல வந்து நம்மளுக்கு ரொம்ப அதுல ஈர்ப்பு ஜாஸ்தி சுவாமிஜி. ஒரு நாளைக்கு அட்லீஸ்ட் இவ்வளவு பண்ணணும்னு. ஆனா ரிமெம்பரன்ஸோட நம்ம அதை ஆரம்பிச்சோம்னா அது ரொம்ப வந்து கவுண்டிங் ரொம்ப சிங்கிள் டிஜிட்லயோ இல்ல டபுள் டிஜிட்ல ரொம்ப கம்மியா முடிஞ்சிடும்.
அப்புறம் அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து பேக் டு இது ஆயிடுது. அதனால வந்து அது தனியா இது தனியா, அது கவுண்டிங் தனி, ரிமெம்பரன்ஸ்க்கு தனின்ற மாதிரி தான் பண்ண முடியுது சுவாமிஜி. அது அந்த கவுண்டிங் ஆஸ்பெக்ட்ல இருந்து அது வெளியில வரணும் மைண்ட். அதுதான்.
See, Mataji had her own reason of fixing a target of 15,500 crores. We are not questioning that. So what we can do is, every day we set apart some quantity of, some numbers of chanting for that purpose. After that, we don't. So that we are satisfied. Nothing will go in vain. Even that I am doing this 32 times, 64 times, 108 times. It won't go in vain. But the real purpose of remembering may not take place at that time. So what we do is, for Mataji's Sankalpa, we set apart some figure in our mind. I will do, say, 5 malas. That we give to Mataji's. The rest of the time, we can experiment this. That means we are now trying to evolve a method by which Nama chanting gives us the feeling that he is with the Nama and the Nami are one, and the Nami is making a sense of individuality to repeat. So when this is being tried, one aspect that came out to us, during the chanting it may not be possible. So before we take up the chanting, we will do this. In between there is a stop, we will try. After the chanting, again we will try. Only by trying and doing it, we will be able to do it. We have to put ourselves on a process. We need not stop anything. Whatever we are doing it, we can go on. Because nothing will go in vain, 100%. Many of you might be remembering, we have shared this in this Satsang also. Sometime during 70s or 80s, there was one Gopi who had come from South Kerala. His chanting was like, Vande Bharat. Sri Rajarandajaram, 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 Sri Rajarandajaram. Morning he will come and sit there. It is very difficult for others to keep up. So we were wondering. We did not have the courage to go and clarify with Mataji. So we went and told Puja Swamiji. And Puja Swamiji said, Mataji, what happened? Because probably to that person or a group of persons, it may not be possible if we chant slowly, the mind may go here and there. Here you have no time. Many of you remember?
Yeah, it's so much.
So the idea is to remember. Nothing will go in vain, definitely. But we cannot rest content with that.
Swamiji, what is remembrance?
What is remembrance?
When we chant, there are two sides in it. One is the innocent letters. The other is that letter stands for the theme. So during our non-chanting time, if we keep on pondering over that which is witnessing the chanting, the power behind the chanting, the power behind the alphabets to be created, no? So it is the power which has given us the innocent letters. It stands for this. So when we try to understand these things, can we call it as remembrance? When Papa says you, when the attributes, so 5 minutes or 10 minutes in a day, can we not try? But rest of the time we continue with whatever we are doing. And for which this mental chanting might help a lot. Remembrance of what? Remembrance of the power behind the chanting. The power which gave us the seed, the power which has brought out all these varied manifestation, the power, the moment we chant, it kindles, we will not be able to explain, a positive vibration. Each one should try. One method would be to watch the mental chanting. 5 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever raga we are comfortable with. But let it be done mentally.
Swamiji, typically when we chant, we try to focus our mind on a form. Ishta Guru, Ishta Deva, Papa Ramdas, that's how it is on a form.
Instead of that, you have to go to the fundamentals. Nothing wrong in bringing Papa's form. And also simultaneously feel that through that form only we were able to know all these things. But let us, initially, we prostrate before, mentally prostrate before that form. And then Papa's words. That should weigh. What we have observed is in this ashram, unknowingly this aspect has not been given due consideration. Somewhere we have to do this, high time, to ensure that it doesn't become liberal. Some effect will be there, but not the full.
Swamiji,
Hmm.
when you say remembrance is darshan, what exactly is the meaning?
Remembrance means darshan. What exactly?
It's an experience, When we see something, suppose we try to bring it as an expression of that then we are remembering the power. Not merely darshan. Darshan of what?
A form and the name.
So then immediately let us not stop with the form and name. We try to understand the name and form has come from him.
From within.
Now,
Swamiji, even if we do it mentally, it is very different. Yeah. Chanting mentally and remembrance will still be pain.
it will not be separate. We have to somehow connect it. That is a struggle because we have not done it so far, we will say, come on for Ramnam chanting over. Initially, that is how we are put on that. But later on, he maintains that unless and until we bring those, chanting is for remembrance. So remembrance of what? Remembrance of him. Even the very word, when there is no language, he made somebody to bring out this language, whether it is Sanskrit or English or Malayalam. So that also has come from him. Like that, So I think a lot of pondering should take place during our past moments, sattvic moments. Straight away, from what we have understood in Papa's words, he was able to simultaneously do that. When we try simultaneously, it is not cooperating. So then we try to bring out another method. So during our past moment, we try to stop. We are chanting the name of one who is within us, who is the subtle and mysterious power. We cannot explain that because the power behind the speech, the power behind the seeing, the power behind the smelling, the power behind the touching, power behind the hearing, power behind the thinking. So we unknowingly try to go to that power. We may get some idea. Again we come back and start chanting. Mental chanting. Then find for ourselves whether we are in a position to keep up this points. Nama and Nami are one, Which fact we did not know. To us, Nama is different from Nami. How will we know that Nama and Nami are one? The Nama itself has come out from that Nami.
Swamiji, I'm still not clear about remembrance is darshan.
Remembrance is darshan, I am still not clear.
Darshan is, what we see, Suppose you are seeing so many things, but do you remember all? That with which you are associated with touches and kindles.
Yes.
So when we try to see a guru, for example, or a deity, Lord Krishna, suppose we stop with that form, we may not take out the fullest benefit. Some sentimental notion. But suppose we try to find out, Lord Krishna stands for the indwelling and all-pervading reality, who has no name and form, but who has also come in name and form. or a guru, in our case Papa. So Papa's physical form, we have the darshan. Then we try to understand why are we drawn towards him. Because he has touched and kindled something in us which we don't know. An inexplicable attraction is there. So we try to now understand what is that inexplicable experience. The moment we think about it, the moment we look at his image. So, darshan and remembrance are synonyms. So here we are now confronted with this question. Nama chanting should go along with remembrance. How do we do that?
Swamiji, can it be extended? The darshan can be extended for seeing, touching, and hearing.
Darshan can be taken as a touching, seeing,
Hearing,
hearing.
because we have Pada Seven. When we go to temple, we have the Pada Seven. Govinda, Govinda, we hear. That is also a darshan incognito.
The purpose of understanding is, are we in a position to retain that remembrance?
Yes, it happens each and every time. Whenever we go to Puja Room, it happens.
When we do anything, suppose we consciously do, it leaves a deep impression on our mind. So next time when we remember the person or an incident or a vastu, it comes back to us. So that means a lot of pondering over is necessary. We may not be able to throw at least 5 minutes or 10 minutes in a day when the mind is relatively calm and quiet. We chant Ram Nam mentally and try to bring as many of the dimensions possible. If the mind again runs riot, we need not complain. We will again try tomorrow. Because ultimately, it is not the chanting that will remain with us, but it is the remembrance that will remain with us. Because if suppose we depend upon chanting for remembrance, then during the non-chanting time,
Stop.
he is still there, no? It is not that only during the chanting time he is there. So all these things you have to ponder over. You have been with me, you are making me to chant, I forget about you, I am chanting your name, you have brought the language, you have set it into a beautiful tune through your selected instruments, and you asked that I should get in touch with it, and then you made me to get interested in it. All these thoughts, and then we chant. We are not intellectually trying to understand. We have to experientially try this.
We chant only because we remember.
We chant
maybe
because we
what you said
remember
is
him.
right. So after a certain period, we get carried away by the tune. But before that, unless we remember him, we can't start chanting.
Is that so? Think on it.
I feel that
You have to think. Because now suppose 12:30, 12:15 to
11:30 to
11:30 to 12:15. You go there as a system. I have to go for the session. Does the remembrance comes there? Only that person will know. It gives us some joy. That's why we are going, Not that it is not, it won't be in vain, but we are trying to improve the quality, So far we have done it, we enjoy. Now he is forcing us now to ponder over whether we have been able to remember him. What is the touchstone? No? How will I know that I am remembering?
Swamiji, Swamiji,
Ah.
when we, in the morning hours, when we are in solitude, when we say, you make me chant, அப்போ வந்து நம்மளுக்கு அவர் நனவுல ஞாபகம் ரெமெம்பரன்ஸ்ல வராரு சுவாமிஜி. He is making us to chant and திருப்பி சொல்லிட்டு ராம்நாம் சொல்றோம். அப்போ we can, the remembrance takes place that it is he. அப்படிதான்
எப்படியா இப்படிதான் அப்படிதான் இல்லை, எப்படியாவது அந்த அதனுடைய சைன் என்ன ஆகும்? ஈவன் ஆஃப்டர் த சாண்டிங்
சிலப்போ நிறைய வாட்டி டவுன் தாட்ஸ் வேற எங்கேயோ தான் போறது. அது ஒரு பெரிய இது, நம்மளுக்கு ரெஸ்ட்லெஸ் ஆயிடுறது. எப்படி போயிடுது, அப்படி போலாமா, அப்படி தப்பாயிடுதே, அதாவது அப்படி போக கூடாதுன்னு சொல்லி வேண்டிக்கிறோம். தாட்ஸ் வேற எங்கேயும்
அப்படி வேண்டிக்கிறதுக்கு பதிலா why not we take him into task? You made me to chant. At the same time, you did not ensure that I remember you, the power behind the chanting. My master says that the purpose of chanting is to know the source from this Nama has come and who is behind this chanting. So even after we stop the chanting, we are aware of that force. It may not be easily possible again, but we try this mental chanting, Even now when there is a gap, from one word to another, why not we try mental chanting? And this will definitely help us not to crave for this outward chanting much.
okay, yes,
Outward chanting has helped us to reach this stage. Now he wanted us. Utterance of God's name is to make the mind ultimately still, free from all thoughts. It is in the stillness that you know and realize God. On the stage varname, utterance of God's name is to make the mind ultimately still, free from all thoughts. It is in the stillness that we know and realize God. I've been chanting, why are you not taking me there? So probably, each one has to try. Probably this mental chanting might help, even if it's for 5 minutes. 5 minutes, and then as and when we start walking, in between some activities, there will be a pause moment. One chanting can. And then what happens, let us see. Let us not now presuppose it will be like this. Let us do that. What happens to us? We are finding it difficult because we have not tried so far. Though Papa has been telling us that mental chanting is far more efficacious than the vocal chanting, we have not tried so far. So it's an uphill task. Right from the moment we started coming to ashram, that fixed time, automatically it will tell us wherever we are, we will immediately rush up to the Bhajan hall. Previously, now of course Bhajan, Samadhi moment. Previously, we all remember, we may be here and there, but 11:30 everybody will be there in Bhajan hall. Not that anybody asks us to go. So that was to put us on the rails. Then when we got it habituated, developing a love for chanting, the next stage, Papa says, this chanting will not help much. Because immediately after the chanting, you are back to square one. So what should go along with it? So you should remember him. And later on when we try that, remembering for 5 or 10 minutes, again there we may have come across some hurdles. Then he will tell us, unless your activities are in line with this remembrance, you will not be able to derive the fullest benefit. So all my activities should bear the stamp of this remembrance. So, not to be limited to chanting time, chanting place. Because the truth is, he has been with us. He has been with us. When he is with us, he has been with us. Which fact we don't know. We are using this Nama chanting to become aware of it. Is that clear?
Yes, Swamiji. Swami.
Now let us.
புரியுது ஆனா வந்து அப்ப கூட சம்டைம்ஸ் நம்ம
No, limit this only to 5 minutes or 10 minutes. மத்தெல்லாம் என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோமோ பண்றோம். We are trying to remind ourselves, he has been with me, he is with me. And through Nama chanting, I want to become aware of this truth, which is called remembrance. So it zeroes to a simple thing, uncomplicated. Right from the seed level up to this moment, he has been with me in the form of life, in the form of awareness, in the form of intelligence, about which I am not aware. So I have been asked to chant his name so that I will slowly start remembering. But unfortunately, that also has slipped into an activity. Now I will try for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. You are with me, you are with me. Otherwise, how do you think Papa was able to define this subtle and mysterious power? It is purely from his sadhana only he brought it out. Not because of any textual academic information. Subtle and mysterious power, which is not palpable, which cannot be shown. So he was very clear. At the same time, the power is there, we know that. That's why we exist. So the power has been with me, the power is with me, irrespective of the fact whether I know it or not, whether I recognize it or not, whether I worship or not, even when I deny it or not. So I am trying to remember through chanting. So during the chanting time, I try. When I don't meet with full success, I start thinking, why is it? So instead of remembering that power, my mind goes on to some other thing. So I have to withdraw it. Some discipline.
கொஞ்சம் ஹை ஸ்கூல் வரைக்கும் வந்தாச்சு கிராஜுவேஷனுக்கு போக மாட்டோம். Now today you hit on the correct button to tell us that yes, you are still in the high school only, get over this level.
He is guiding us. He is with us, he has been with us. This fact I am not aware. To make myself aware, Gurudev has given Nama. That's why he used to mention holy and all powerful Nama.
Yes.
Swamiji, even as I am hearing this, the power to hear your message is also through me.
This pondering should
That
keep
makes
on.
me remember.
This pondering should go on. And then suppose we are in a position to bring this in one chanting, it's a game. Oh, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Oh, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Nobody need know. I am alone. I employ different types of chanting and checking up whether there is an effort on our part to remember the power behind the chanting. It is tough because it is not palpable. It cannot be objectified. So we have to keep on trying to get a glimpse of it and then try to get stabilized. And in this process will definitely help us to know that we become more efficient in all activities, more alert, more productive, wherever we are. Because slowly that 4 dimensions will creep into it. Touch of love, touch of perfection, touch of dedication, touch of gratitude. In anything and everything. Slowly we are coming out of the net of limiting to chanting time. We are doing office work. We are doing cooking. We are doing some social activities. Everywhere when we try to see that, he has given, he is with me, he has been with me, he is with me, he has been with me. He now gives the prompting to do that, I will do it perfectly. He has provided all the wherewithal. So this will not become a compartmentalized activity. We can watch ourselves. Memory power, concentration, all these things are the offshoots of this perfection, excellence. So if we try to connect this with our daily life, then we will not feel that this is an activity which we should do at home and during that particular time. So we have to watch ourselves. That is why Papa said outer activity should be compatible with inner aspirations. Inner aspiration is to remember him. What a beautiful word, you know. He has defined what is seva. Nam, seva, dhyan. Seva he has defined. Outer activity should be compatible with inner aspiration. Inner aspiration is to remember him. Anything, it has come from him. The origin. He has provided everything. Probably from the quotation we read at the time of our New Year, he has put it beautifully there. The one power that rules everywhere, the one witness consciousness that witnesses everywhere, the one intelligence that has become the many. We are chanting the name of that. Somehow we have to devise a method. Each one has to devise a method. We have been trying to follow. We get some joy during the chanting. But immediately after that, have we been able to ensure that outer activities are compatible with remembrance? It's a very serious subject. High time for all.
எப்படி இருக்குன்னா கண்டையின் சீதை அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அனுமன் சொன்ன அவன் எவ்வளவு கூட தேடி ஈடி கண்டுபிடிச்சு Prema sir. We have to go on searching. Thanks for reading us to this stage.
And one more thing is there. When you are going through one article, this will not help us. That the power behind the seeking and the power behind the sought after
Yes.
are within only.
Seeking and the sought.
So we are trying. So that means the seeker and the sought, it becomes one. At the moment we are thinking, we have to seek something other than. So that is why it is always away from us. So this pondering over should also help us. I am chanting the name of one who is making me to seek him, and then finally realize that even the seeking power, the seeking attitude, the seeking tendency is also given by him.
It's also he, no, Swamiji. He's also he, no.
That is also he, no, she said.
No, the power behind the seeking.
The power behind the seeking and the power behind the sought after.
Yes.
Both are coming from the same.
Yes.
Of course, it is an advanced stage, but we can keep it in our mind so that the mind will not become extrovert. So during that 5 months or 5 minutes or 10 minutes, we can employ different methods suitable to our equipment. 5 minutes, that is enough. We slowly chant, we mentally chant, we try to find out where from it comes. Papa has given lot of clues. The sound is the expression of the soundless substance. In the small book, Inward Journey, so many such quotations have been brought out, so that it will help us when we are in a position to understand all these. Initially we may not be able to understand, but later on, probably as we keep on trying, go on repeating Ram Nam continuously without any break. The method of approach through sound has been found to be the easiest. As soon as the mind is absorbed in it, it doesn't watch from it. We have to watch. However, it is going to read it. As soon as the mind is absorbed in it, we rise higher into a state of superconsciousness, where there is absolute soundlessness. The sound that you hear is what comes out of that infinite silence. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. This sound comes from that infinite silence. When we repeat the mantra aloud, we tune ourselves to the sound produced by it. You tune ourselves, go along with it. And through the sound, we enter into the perfect stillness within us. So the sound must possess us. The sound is the first movement of the motionless. Just imagine if these thoughts should come. He must have experimented. utter pondering has taken place. Otherwise, these words cannot come. So
Swamiji,
uh,
so Papa in the book hints to aspirants. He says watchfulness should be the principal trait of the sadhaka.
Watchfulness is the principal trait of the sadhaka. It leads to aspiration.
okay. Why not we concentrate on this? Everyone will take a resolve. How will I make my chanting effective? I will close all books.
Yes.
Enough, we had so many references. Now we are coming to the actual sadhana. How do I make myself aware that he is behind our thought, word and deed? This is the simple question. Now and here. It boils down to that. And yes, now we remember that adorable presence prayer, that will help us a lot. What we are doing is repeating the name, repeating the words. But every word we will stop, pause. When you say eye of the eye, we will try to understand what is the eye of the eye. Ear of the ear, heart of the hearts, mind of our minds, soul of our souls. What is that? We are just reading every day, repeating it. Because this is not palpable, some device we have to make by which we try to get this, capture this. Eye of the eye. How am I seeing? What is the power behind the seeing? In a dead body, the eyes are there, but it is not seeing. What is that? Whose name I am chanting? To remember him. Because he is not palpable, he is not an object. I am trying a different method through chanting to feel his presence, not to know his presence, to feel his presence. He comes out in the form of sound, comes out in the form of Nama. That's why we said 5 minutes in a day. All these, whatever we have so far, we will make a trial. The rest of the time we will do as of whatever we have been doing. We will not stop anything. We are adding a quality dimension. That's all. If it catches up, we are game. Praying, pleading, appealing, crying, all those methods we have. Though you are with me, I can understand intellectually, you are there, agreed. But I am not feeling the presence enough. This is too much. How many years I have been doing this? Behind all my activities, at home, in the office, with friends. Everywhere, what comes to me is the me and mine.
Swamiji,
Yes?
what is the hallmark of feeling this presence?
What is the hallmark of feeling his presence? Accepting his...
How do I know that I can feel this presence?
You will know.
Will be made me.
You will know. An inexplicable feeling will well up in your heart. There can't be any other clues. And that will have its own positive impact on my thoughts, words and deeds. The self-centeredness will go. Everything we try to become universal. No? If you say these are all the hallmarks, because we are trying to get out of we become aware that the power has given everything. Power has been giving everything. Power is behind everything. So when I keep on thinking about it, the dominance of me and mind gets reduced. To that extent, my love circle, my commitment toward the welfare of everybody, that becomes prominent in me. That is what we see in many individuals, including saints. Not merely saints. Many. Umpteen number of people who have reached that stage. Highly content. Nothing will be self-centered. Whatever they do, it will be perfect. The me and mind consideration will be definitely far less, excepting the basic requirement. That's all. If we try to observe this in everybody, the guidance will come. We are probably concentrating on Mahatmas and get a feeling that this is reserved only for Mahatmas. No. A number of people are there. The other we were sharing, we had the privilege of associating with an unlettered person in 70s who was our assistant in house management. We have to cook, we have to wash, no gas. So this person, unlettered, when he washes the vessel, he will see to it that it is perfect. Not even a trace of the carpet will be there. Again, I am going to put it in the oven only. So I used to tell him, why do other? Then he will say, ashes, suppose you put it, it will not be there. But he will certainly see that it is becoming perfect. The metal, you will see that. And the person who has no wantings. His wages was 1 rupee a day. 1 rupee. That also he will not. Every day when we ask, always this enough. So when we start seeing this, we can see in everybody. So these are all the hallmarks. Expansiveness, inclusiveness, less and less of me and mine. No cravings, absolutely no cravings. To fame, to name, fame, power, position, status, totally free. We have been asked to do it, we are doing it best. Honestly, sincerely, upright. With all uprightness, we try to do that. So let us all think about it. It is a very, very important point. So let us try for 5 minutes or 10 minutes at best every day. When nobody is with us, we try to chant first vocally, switch over to mentally, try to bring that we are chanting the name of one who is making me to chant. When there is no language in the world, he brought this language and he gave the intelligence to instill this positive emotion by chanting. Innocent letters G-O-O-D, innocent letters. B-A-D, innocent letters. And when they join together, it gives a different touches and kindles different emotions. So here, the name of God touches and kindles the positive emotion. Because in his scheme of things he wants everything, so he has also brought G-O-O-D and B-A-D. In the Vyavaharic plane. But we try to understand now. Behind these two also it is he. To begin with, as Birobaji used to say, let's try to see the divinity in Rama first. Then only we will be able to see the divinity in Ravana too. So we make some initiative. 5 minutes or 10 minutes. In whatever way he prompts us from within. One thing is certain, when we are steadfast on that, he will give the necessary guidance from within and without. 100%. But you have to make a beginning, which is now high time. More of it day after tomorrow. Hari Om. Om.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram.